Hi, B.
How you doing?
What
Producer
you
in
doing?
the house.
Producer is in the house.
Producer in the
Producer
house.
is in the house.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
This producer
Yeah.
is in 7 places at once.
No, absolutely. Always working.
Not even always working, just always stressing about
just
shit.
Always. Always. Rebecca.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, is that you?
It's me.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Hello. Is
Hi.
that? Look, it's us.
Look at us.
We're up there.
That's our show.
That is our show. Oh my god.
Let me get.
Right,
Oh my god.
right.
Two pretty friends.
Two pretty bad bitches walk into a room.
Yes. Oh my god.
Pretty bad. Okay.
So we've talked a lot on this show. We've talked about the performers. We've talked about art. We've talked about pay. We've talked about the conditions in New York. We've talked a lot. And through us talking about the many aspects of Broadway, Broadway does not exist without the artists, the art, the creatives, the minds behind it. Capitalism does not drive art. It is destroying art.
My first thing I think that really needs to happen in this industry is that there needs to be more diversity behind the scenes. If you just have the same people being the producers, I just don't think what they're doing is working.
And I know it's not working because there are good performers, there are good directors, actors, set designers. There are great creatives who are being prohibited and are actually being turned away from this industry.
One way we could fix Broadway is investing in that original work, investing in work made by people from all different backgrounds.
Diversity behind the scenes. We need an overhaul of the producers.
Yeah.
And we also need an overhaul of the things that are being allowed on Broadway.
There are so many things now that are just based off a book or a movie or like some existing IP, and it's killing the creativity of Broadway.
Stories that are waiting to be told, but they're being prohibited because I'm looking at another movie musical. I'm looking at another play that's about nothing. It's about nothing.
I don't need to see another show based off another movie with the same generic sounding score that I've seen in 50 other Broadway shows.
I think that we should be filming all of the productions. And right now, the New York Public Library is home to a lot of those productions, not all, because not every show gets to be filmed. But I think that all productions need to be filmed, and I think that they all need to be distributed to every public library in this country so that theater is accessible to every person in this country. It would help funding public libraries so that they don't have to go on Twitter and beg for money for the public library.
Eric Adams.
No, but Eric Adams, like that is a shame. You're pouring billions of dollars into NYPD, but our public libraries are begging you to fund them. Public libraries are an amazing safe haven for children and elderly and the unhoused.
Yeah.
But it is a wonderful source of education.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I'm going to say. It's a little off topic, but I'm feeling it. We must be educated for change. They want you to be uneducated because if you're uneducated, then you don't know how to fight back. We must fight back.
That's why they keep focusing on science and math instead of like English and history.
Yeah.
Because they just want that. They don't want people to know things.
They want an illiterate human body.
Yeah.
Pick up a book. Bbbway said it before. Pick up a play. A play will change your life. A play will give you an opportunity to experience a world that you never knew existed. But I think they should be filming these productions and they should be made available at every public library so that we can have more public libraries. We don't need more cops. We need more public libraries. So that's my thing that I think would save Broadway.
Another thing I think would save Broadway is paying people what they're worth.
Hell yeah.
And that's all around. People are severely underpaid. While we have these producers who are worth billions of dollars, and there shouldn't be any billionaires existing.
No.
What are you doing with that money?
Exactly.
There are people, like, I mean, actors, they don't get paid enough. Like, especially, like, if you're just starting out. I don't know what the salary is for equity or whatever, what the minimum is. But, you know, you don't get very much, and you have to give some to your agent, and then there's taxes. Like,
your
what
health insurance.
Your health insurance.
If you qualify for it.
Like, what else do you have to live off of? And then, like, the people backstage, the people doing hair and makeup, the dressers, they are not paid enough.
Pay artists what they're worth.
How can you expect an industry to live on if people who are in this industry have to go find work elsewhere because they can't afford to live in this capitalist society?
It's not even how do you expect them. It's how we lose talented people.
Yes.
We are losing people who are born to do this because they can't afford it. Capitalism and art are not friends. They don't exist in the same realm.
No.
But we live in a country that has convinced us that they do, that money is everything, and it isn't. Education is everything. Art is everything. There are other things that are embedded into this work that do not revolve around money.
The only reasons that me and you are in this place is because of the opportunities we had, the support we might have received, the student loans we took out.
Yeah.
And there are so many people who can't be in our position.
Yeah.
Who are probably just as talented as us.
They're not being afforded that opportunity. They are actually actively being discouraged. And it's heartbreaking.
I think this is the perfect segue into theater education and investing in that theater education. Because that is something that, as a country, we need everywhere. And there are so many schools around the country who don't have proper theater education, who don't even have an arts department.
Education in this country is another thing. Go look. I promise you, the police budget in your state is more than your public education budget. In this country, we care more about policing bodies than we do about educating and fostering their growth.
Speaking from my experience growing up around St. Louis, there is such a disparity in arts education for people living in St. Louis City. And they are actively losing the services and the venues that they had before. Like, when I was living there, there were certain theater companies out there, and then they moved to white neighborhoods. And I'm like, wasn't that your whole thing, that you wanted to give education to people who didn't have that education?
Children are, in my opinion, they are literally the most unprotected class in this world. Like, children don't have rights. People say that the children are our future, but what are you doing to foster that future for them? How are you actually investing in their future? And investing in their future looks like investing in our future. For your child to have a better future, you must invest in our future for the generations to come. I am committed to investing in the people behind me, the people before me, all of it.
I think it's so important if you're like a parent watching this and you see you might have a child who is like the class clown, the ham, who likes to dance or sing or any art form.
To any of it.
It's so important that you foster that within that child.
It matters to your child that you are there for them in their pursuits, but specifically in pursuing the art. What it has done for me as a human being there's no price for that.
I would not be here today if my parents hadn't seen something in me and encouraged me to go follow that dream and paid for my lessons, helped me with gas to go drive to rehearsals, drove me to all those fucking rehearsals. My poor mother.
I'm grateful that my parents who couldn't always afford to put me in classes or to put me into a theater company, they fostered that in me. They made sure that I was educated. They made sure that I watched musicals. They took me to plays. I saw Alvin Ailey. They let me talk to their friends who they knew had pursued that. My grandmother, who at Spelman was an actress.
I think this is the perfect segue to investing in theater wherever you are. I would not be where I am or have had the education I had. Regional theaters around St. Louis, like the St. Louis Repertory Theater, I saw some of the greatest plays ever. There were theater companies that I used to go to that don't even exist anymore that I saw some of the most impactful theater of my life. Hot City Theater in St. Louis, rest in peace. Your production of The Normal Heart is one of the best things I've ever seen. It was in a little black box. Like, there is so much theater out there, and it's not just Broadway. And there are people all around this country who don't have access to theater.
Go see every local regional theater you can find. Even the children's theater.
Yeah. If the prices are, if they are not something you are able to do, go see what type of deals they might have.
Please support the arts anywhere.
Some of those community theater productions are pretty good. I have sat in some where I'm like, oh, holy shit.
Respect to every single Broadway creative because it's hard. Yeah. It is so hard to do what you do, and we respect it. You're not being allowed to do it in a full capacity because they are stripping you. By the time it gets to Broadway, they have made it. They've
stripped you into what they think will sell tickets.
And they're not creatives.
And yes.
They are literally, the billionaires are stripping everything about what makes a piece because they are going in and telling creatives how to do things. They aren't creatives. They don't have a creative bone in their body, but they are changing the shape and the structure of an entire industry based off of what they think will sell, what they think will make their pockets thicker. You have money. And that's the problem with capitalism. And I'm going to keep saying capitalism because it's the problem. Bubakar is laughing at me, but it's the problem. It is insatiable. Capitalism will never have enough. It always means, even if you're a billionaire, which is crazy, and like Rebecca said, there shouldn't be billionaires. I don't care. Because if you're a billionaire and someone has $0, you need to share.
Yeah.
You either need to share or you need to help collapse the system that makes that possible. There are children who aren't eating, who can't pursue acting or dance or writing, any of the creative things that flow through them because they can't afford to. But you're a billionaire with not one creative bone in your body and you don't care about the arts. You're using the arts as a mean to fill your pockets.
What we have been discussing today can be applied to every art form. Singing, dancing, film, instruments, painting, all that stuff.
All of it.
Because capitalism is killing all of that.
All of it. Our voices matter. If you're a black and brown person, you matter. This art matters. This profession matters.
If you think you don't fit the mold of what you think a theater actor is supposed to be, maybe you're fat, maybe you're disabled, maybe you're not white.
Maybe you're Rebecca.
Maybe you're me. Because there aren't a lot of... I don't see people like me on the stage very often. So... Maybe
you're black. Maybe you're a little bald. Maybe you're a woman.
Yeah.
You know?
I forgot I was a woman. Sorry, keep going. Sorry. Forgot to say that.
No, but yeah. But maybe you're us. Maybe you're us.
Maybe you're Melanie.
Yeah, maybe you're me. And maybe you spend...
Maybe you're super beautiful.
But, like, I didn't always know that, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, Rebecca didn't always. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. She's so funny. But we didn't know that because the powers that be that control this industry never affirmed us in that. Mm-hmm. From our auditions, our education, you know, like, any of those things. Like, we have not been affirmed by this industry. But we have such... belief and like budding confidence in ourselves that we know what we know. We know our shit. We know about theater. I don't play about theater.
Nope.
We don't play. This is our life that you're messing with, okay? And
if Broadway dies, what are we going to hyperfixate on?
Fuck hyperfixate. What am I supposed to do?
Exactly.
I am Tinkerbell. I cannot survive without applause. I need it. I need it.
She really does do everything. I would consider myself like a threat, but she's like a what's the, because you're more than triple threat.
A multi-hyphenate.
That's the word.
I'm a multi-hyphenate.
You are.
And it's not just me. Like, you want to talk about creative. Bubakar.
Yes.
Bubakar.
Y'all, we're running like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Look, like now he wants us to finish. But Bubakar is a creative if I ever fucking saw one.
Absolutely.
An actor, a writer, a director, a producer, a musician, a singer, a painter. He is a multi-hyphenate.
He wrote some of our best sketches. He wrote some of our best sketches.
Wait, do it one more time.
I switched when you said switch.
It's okay. Go ahead.
He wrote some of our best sketches.
He has literally been live editing this show the entire time we've been doing this. Like, we are creatives.
Yeah.
And it pours out of every single pour in my body and Rebecca's body and Boubacar's body, and we are just so passionate about this art form, and I'm not gonna let it die. And help us save theater, not just Broadway.
Because there is more than just Broadway.
We are more than just Broadway.
We are.
So, hope you weren't scared by two hot girls yelling at you about theater today. But we really just deeply appreciate watching our show, caring about this art form, caring about us even a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is what the couch is.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Can you tell that they do
I'm gonna go get the dustpan actually. Let me go get the dustpan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw nothing. It was subs, and I look over, and you're like,
Looks just like me. She also terrible. She just cut all her hair off too, so she looks just like me.
show me after.
Recording. We are filming today, and I have been tasked to do the behind the scenes footage because I am just a pretty face. I really don't know anything about film, so let's go. Oh my god. We are behind the scenes. Hello. Hello.
It is.
Alright, rolling on both cameras.
Where am I looking? Okay.
Boubacar.
Go to sleep.
No. I'm Melanie McCammon.
My name is Boubacar Jumbana.
I am Rebecca Velasquez.
I'm an actor, and I'm a producer on B.B.B.
And I am an actor, and I co-host, and I'm here.
I'm an actor, as well as a co-host, as well as executive producer for Black Brown Broadway.
Okay. Well, hello, Mel.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to see your idea come to fruition? It all started with a phone call, and then a couple of napkins, a couple more phone calls, and here we are.
It feels amazing that like it has all come together. Like we managed to film everything in like a month and a half span. It has gone very quickly, and I couldn't be more proud of not only myself but Boubacar and Rebecca. Like we really went for it. I'm like in disbelief about it. Like this, I know this is like my first big project, like not by myself, but like that I decided to just be a part of every part of the process, like the writing, the producing, the editing, the cinematography, like every single thing. Like, you know, it's I did my big one. Yeah.
Your first big one.
My very first big one. What is your favorite memory working on B.B.B?
Do I direct my answers to you? To the camera. Okay. Okay. I think just working with one of my best friends on a love letter to the thing that bonded us. I think just this whole experience has been one of my favorites. How does it feel embodying a character that you wrote as opposed to stepping into the words that someone else wrote?
It feels like cheating because I don't even know how to answer this question. I'm gonna restart. It's the. Can you give me the question one more time?
I'm trying to ask you is, what did it feel like to perform in something
That I wrote.
As opposed to performing something for someone else?
This wasn't my first time writing something where I end up performing it. So what made this one different, we had a framework. It was the Real Players of Broadway. So we have a certain concept that we're working with and a certain thing we're working towards. So when it came to writing it, it was just sit down and fill the page with things that, you know, words that bring us from point A to point B. And so the characters I was coming up with, they were just written to be played by the people they're played by. And so it was the opposite. When I feel like when you're acting to somebody else's script, you have to look through the script to find everything that you can extrapolate from that to then perform on stage. But with this, it's the opposite. I just had to look at myself and look at the people who I'm working with and just think, okay, how can I write a part that I can just see them in?
And action.
It's called Real Love. It's like
Alright then.
Let's play.
Please forget my roots. Forget them. I play Delilah. Delilah's on the cruise.
Does continuity care if I put some fabric over?
We actually did theater for their anniversary, but Delilah starts feeling things for Vicky. Yes.
Okay.
Y'all didn't know I did accents, huh? Country is grits.
What scene is this? We didn't see it that much. In that case, I think I will.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to across the sea, both career-wise and personally?
Career-wise, the Brits know how to do theater. I know they got their problems, but they know their shit in theater. Really excited for that. And then personally, who knows? You know, it's a new chapter of my life. The men in Britain. No, don't say that. I'm not gonna say that. I don't know. I'm excited also to be able to be in close proximity to other countries. I went to a lot of other countries when I was a kid because of where I lived, but don't remember a lot of it. So I'm really excited to finally have some experiences that everyone else in my family has had.
How are you taking your experiences of working on B.B.B with you in the future as you move off and you jet off to Europe and leave this stinky country behind?
I think I've learned a lot doing B.B.B, where I've always seen myself being and continuing to grow into somebody who does more and more things and can cover more and more tracks. And now I've learned more and more tracks. I can produce now, I can live edit. I have a better foresight when it comes to shooting. I have a better understanding of like, no, we need this because later in the edit, we'll need that. I'm actually, as soon as we wrap on B.B.B, I'm gonna start working on my own TV special, which 90% of that is gonna be employing skills that I've either used before in doing things similar to B.B.B or just knowledge that I've gained from doing B.B.B that I'm also going to have to then impart on other friends to then help me do my job in the special. I hope that answers the question. The answer is I will be making my own special.
Hell yeah.
Any talents that you know you have, but you're excited to really start sharing? Would you like me to rephrase the question?
No, I think I got it. It's like, what other tricks do I have up my sleeve? Yeah.
Because with B.B.B, you've used a lot of your tricks up, but there's other tricks you still haven't necessarily put out on the scale that we're doing.
No. Like, since the format of this show, again, was more conversational, like I did not always get to show off my writing chops. Yeah, the writing, I'll say. My writing is like, it's my biggest trick up my sleeve right now. I don't know, Mama may share a few vocals. She may hop a few vocals on somebody, who knows, we'll see.
Guest spot on my EP.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I had tried. Is it can be here?
I'm screaming.
It's gonna refocus. Bbbway is depressed.
I'm so depressed.
Wait, that's like not.
Wait,
That's like not terrible.
I don't hate it. Where did Leah go?
She's really done. Sorry. They should have
No, so I want you to start here, look at your phone. It's not even right and adjusted. I don't know what it's doing. But honestly, no, I can. Everyone has gone upstairs for a moment. Right now we're about to film theater etiquette. We have filmed, I don't know how many sketches we filmed already because we've just been filming, but hi. There's Gracie, helping. It's Gracie. Filming this stuff right now. We are, 5 hours in? 6, 7? Yeah.
At least 5.
At least 5.
Zoomed in too much. There we go. Ooh, this light is actually, I wish I could take a picture. Somebody give me their phone. This light is really good.
Okay, start here.
Y'all, I'm shooting behind the scenes. Oh wait, I can see myself, can I?
This one's like broken too. Wait, it's just like.
We love a portrait. Oh my, wow. Beauty is a spectrum.
And we all are on it.
and you all are on it. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me go back to regular because I live. And I love that I'm recording while we're taking pictures.
Can you talk about the first moment you thought to yourself, yeah, I'm gonna have to make acting my career?
Love the framing of that question. When I was younger, I was actually in gymnastics. I think this must have been around year 9, grade 8. There was simultaneously a trip that the theater department was organizing to study wayang kulit, which is Indonesian puppet theater. And at the same time, there was a competition that we were training for in gymnastics. And so I had to make the choice, do I go to compete in gymnastics or do I go to study and learn more about theater? And this was also around the time I was realizing what it means to actually be alive and that you have to like pay for things and that you need money. And that as a gymnast, the only money you'll ever make is through sponsorships. And that was all just a little too complicated to me, and I chose to go to Bali to study theater instead of to go to that competition to get my numbers up for gymnastics. And I think that was, even if it wasn't necessarily conscious, that was the moment where I was like, I'm putting one before the other. And that's where my priorities switched. So yeah. Where do you see yourself in the coming future from the platform, from the vantage point in life that you have now that is B.B.B? How do you hope B.B.B sets you up to expand from here?
I'm on my Issa Rae, Michaela Coel, Quinta Brunson type shit. I'm ready to do it all because I see myself as all. B.B.B has given me something that I didn't even realize I didn't have until we started doing this, which was the courage to just do it. Like, it has given me and shown me that I'm capable of doing every single thing that like I know I'm capable of, but it's okay to put them all together and make them a cohesive project.
Have you been changed for good?
Stop. Oh my God.
Have you?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say something. No, okay, wait. Have I been changed for good? Yes, I have. Melanie came to me probably like a week after getting my hysterectomy and was like, I have an idea for us. And Melanie and I have lived, we've been friends for a number of years, and I'm so sad that I'm leaving such a good friend. And I don't know, what other friend comes up and be like, hey, I want to work on this project with you before you go as a farewell and a goodbye, because we got to spend, I'm so thankful that I got to spend my last months with one of my best friends and working on a project like this. Yeah, so I haven't changed for good.
I just want to say one last thing, because it was not a question, but I just want to say, I can't believe, not even that we pulled it off, but I can't believe that I really just got to call up two of my best friends and say, let's do this. And by the time you watch this, it's done. Like, we did it. Like, it started at this place and now it's this whole beautiful thing, and I'm just so happy about it. I didn't do this alone. I couldn't have done it alone. I'm so appreciative of this experience. And I'm just emotional because like this is our last day filming. Like, we're done. Rebecca is on a flight to London in 2 days. But I just want to say thank you. And that I love you. And also not to just them, but if you sat here and watched our show, if you sat here and watched us for weeks, just thank you. Like, you have no idea what it means to me. Everyone who poured like their time and their energy into this show. So thank you so much. I need you to get this camera out of my face now. I need it out of my face.
I'm gonna keep that in.
Yeah?
Who am I?
Oh
Who
yeah.
are you?
Who am I? Tell
Me.
them about me.
B.B.B, the star of a century.
The star
The
of
mind
century.
of a genius.
Stop.
We're both
A
gonna.
creative, just
Stop.
oh my goodness! If you don't know B.B.B, who are you? What are you doing here? What is the purpose? Who are you?
Bubakar and I are gonna go take over Europe.
Literally, we're gonna reverse colonize it.
We're gonna reverse colonize
The
Europe.
reverse colonization of Europe.